Hey yo! Welcome to That Manga Club. I'm your club president, Cassandra Mangeka, and today we are talking about that manga about the guy with a sentient hand. Of course, I'm talking about Kazuo Inoue's Midori Days. This manga, also known as Midori no Hibi, began its run in 2002 and ended in 2004 alongside a 13-episode anime. But we're just focusing on the manga, cause title. I will be spoiling most of the first chapter and some plot points, but the ending is up to you to read on your own. So let's dive in. Midori Days refers to its chapters as days, which is adorable, so I will be doing the same for ease and continuity. So, on day 1, we are introduced to Seiji Sawamura, nicknamed the Mad Dog for being a well-known delinquent and finisher of fights. He's just received his 20th rejection from a girl he just confessed to, and we learn that Seiji is just a lonely guy looking for love from anyone willing to look his way. But isn't that like most of us? Unfortunately, he is the not-by-choice leader of the school gang that constantly asks him for help with fights with rival gangs. With every fight, his reputation grows, as well as everyone's fear of him and his self-named Devil's Right Hand. Wapow! While lying in bed one evening, he begs the universe to just hand him a girlfriend. Then suddenly his right hand transforms into a girl named Midori Kasugano, who just so happens to have a huge crush on Seiji. She's a student from another school that's admired him from afar for many years, but never had the courage to confess. She is ecstatic at the opportunity to be by her beloved Seiji and finally meet him face to face regardless of the supernatural circumstances. Almost immediately after Midori appears as Seiji's right hand, there is a knock at the door. It is one of his gang members, with 2 hot chicks in tow. Ayy, helping a brother out. He tells Seiji that they're interested and wanna, Netflix and chill. Seiji tells them to wait at the door for a moment and goes to wrap Midori in a bandage to hide her. Like one of those long ones that you just kind of wrap. Oh, wrong hand. This way. When he goes back to the door, his friend's gone, which is kinda sus. But the girls are still there, and he's a guy, and they're hot, so he invites them in anyway. They sit around, drink, and chat until the darker-haired girl excuses herself. I don't remember if they actually gave them names in the manga. It turns out these ladies are the girlfriends of rival gang leaders that wanted revenge for Seiji putting them in the hospital earlier that day. The blonde distracts Seiji, all like, "Oh, are you into younger girls? Oh my god, Seiji, you're so cool. Ooh, I'm so cute. Look at me, look at me." So while she's distracting him, the brunette sneaks up behind him with a wooden sword, like a really long wooden sword, and Midori notices and defends Seiji, taking a hard hit to the head, like, bam, and the sword just breaks, because she was hitting him hard. Seiji scares off the girls and tends to Midori's head wound. This kind of sets the tone for their relationship for the whole manga series. Midori is always trying to be helpful and earn Seiji's affection, and Seiji is always trying to protect Midori and is adamant that he doesn't need help from anyone. The manga writes its days as independent stories, meaning all issues presented are resolved within the chapter, or the day. There is a core cast of characters that swap out interacting with our 2 protagonists, which include rivals for both Seiji and Midori alike, surprisingly enough. This series does a great job balancing drama and comedy. You get a good belly laugh one minute, then a strong tug at your heartstrings the next. The dynamic between Midori and Seiji is so genuine and adorable that you just want to see what problems they overcome next. Midori is so convincingly in love with Seiji, and her happy-go-lucky pureness beautifully complements Seiji's delinquent exterior. Midori no Hibi is about 2 people learning how to be, borrowing a term from Steven Universe, independent together. Seiji learns how to open up and trust other people, while Midori learns to stop being afraid of who she really is and love herself. It's a story about learning how to grow together, but realizing at the same time, in order to really thrive, you also need to be your own whole self. I highly recommend giving this series a read during these restricted times. It is only 8 volumes, and is very short, digestible chapters. I know this is a weird break from my normal content, but I really just wanted to have a series that involves, I guess, something more direct, and that we can interact and just, suggest manga to each other, because I'm always looking for new stuff to read, and I thought I could share things I thought were interesting to read. But let me know if this is a video you guys like, and if you did, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the bell. And I will see you guys next time.